Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Papa Boris here, playing some more Into the Breach. My microphone's even tilted up. Sorry for the long bout of audio issues in the last video. I think I'm getting rusty at making YouTube videos. Anyway, this is our first time doing a fourth island in Into the Breach, so I want to talk a little bit about it strategically. Basically, doing a fourth island is more or less superfluous. As you can see, like, this mech is already maxed out. This mech, more or less maxed out. This mech, because I happen to have a second weapon, could still use some power cores, but if I didn't have a second weapon, he'd be maxed out, more or less. So you're not really getting that much from doing the fourth island, and the challenges here get pretty tough. If you can manage the challenges of the fourth island, you could pretty much guaranteed be able to beat the mission. So not only are you risking your run by fighting very hard missions, but you're not getting very much in way of reward, and you're making the final mission harder when you do beat the fourth island. So this is something that you do for fun if you're just, having a good time with your squad, or for pride. There's also an achievement, of course, for beating the game once at each length, 2, 3, and 4, and so there's a little bit of value to that. In my case, as the Hazardous Mechs, there are 2 achievements that are very much easier to do in the fourth island. There's this one, which requires 4 islands to be completed, and there's this one, which you can get done sooner if you max out one of your weapons to do 4 base damage, but it's much easier to do this in the fourth island. There is also a general achievement, which is to acquire 10 power on a single island, and you might end up doing that on island number 4 just because, again, you're not getting that much value from power cores at this point, so you can actually start to seek out missions with battery power, because keeping your grid up might actually be more useful than getting more stars. Here we weirdly only have 3 lightning bolts available total. I am going to go for this mission to get the power core, but I'm not super concerned about getting stars. So let's go here. Let's see, kill at least 7 enemies, seismic activity. Alright, that sounds fine. The seismic activity missions you've got to be careful of, because what sometimes happens, and looks like that's going to be the case here, is the earthquake goes across the middle, so if you have a melee mech, it can get stuck on the wrong side. Now, I've got a leap mech, he can always jump over, and then my science mech flies. So for this squad, it's not as big of a deal, but I do have to be careful with my cannon mech. Okay, well here we have 2 of the annoying enemies. We've got the burrowers who can't be moved, and we also have the spider who flings out spiders, and I believe these are the ones that web you. Yeah, see how they web you? Now, I do have one pilot in my cannon who is immune to webs, which is good, but otherwise, and because this is at range, you pretty much can't even stop yourself from getting webbed a bunch of the time. And then we have the scions, which are the ones that make enemies explode. That's a pretty potent combination with these guys who can't be moved, and they pretty much always pop up near buildings. So, all in all, this is going to be, a bit of a difficult time. Now, we've got to protect this power generator, so I'm going to put my leap mech here. The idea is that that prevents the spider from flinging a thing next to this power generator, and I can just leap on over. The burrower, I am going to make sure he can get into the action, and same with the science mech. At least I don't have to worry about getting webbed apart from the spider. Now we're getting a time pod here, potentially. Well, alright, let's see how that'll work out for me. So this earthquake's gonna cut across the middle here. Okay, that guy is wasting his attack. Not that there's much he could have done. Yeah, oh, that's about the worst case scenario here. So my guy is webbed, but I don't want to kill this thing. I mean, I can kill this thing by shooting acid at it, basically, to bump into my guy. Is that worth doing? Well, let's think about this. So, this guy, I'm gonna have to just shoot him. I could actually fly over here, pick up the time pod, acid him, and then shoot him just to kill him, which is an idea. Then my leap mech is stuck with the spider, and I'm basically just forced to, punch the spider? Oh, into a building. Great. I actually can't kill this guy without damaging a building if I use my leap mech to do it. Okay, so we're gonna let this guy live. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna shoot this thing. Just kill it. And now, where do I go with my leap mech? Well, I could, oh man, it sucks that this turns into acid, because if I go here to be able to attack the spider and push it into the water, I'm gonna end up getting acidified. I'm gonna do it though, as much as this pains me, and it doesn't mean I'm taking 4 damage here. I think I just want to kill that spider really, really badly. I'm gonna do this. I do heal for 2. I block a spawn, and then I think I'm just gonna go ahead and hate to not kill this and take 2 damage for my troubles, but I'm gonna shoot this. These things do go away if they get damaged. So now any sort of damage will kill it. Okay, bit of a rough start here. I don't like that this guy got acidified, but I think it was worth it to kill the spider. The spider generator, let's say. And I might be able to take a turn to heal him. Who knows? Okay, Scion's just floating around like a doof bucket. This guy is pretty much out of the fight. Although, well, he doesn't have to be out of the fight. He could actually end up shooting this building. He just ended up being blocked by the Scion. And then this thing's actually wasting its turn. Okay. Well, this actually isn't too bad. I can, let's see, if I kill this thing, it's going to blow up and hurt a building, so I do need to kill the Scion. Unfortunately, I would have liked to not have to kill the Scion, but I can't deal with this guy in any way. Yeah, so I have to kill the Scion. So who's going to kill the Scion? It's got to be my Leap Mech. Okay. If that's how it's got to be, that's just how it's got to be. So we're going to go here to secure the time pod. I wish I could punch this thing. But there's no square I can punch it from. This is water, that's an abyss, and that's smoke. And I'm not Camilla. Alright, we're gonna have to just do this. So I will die, but then I'll come back to life because I killed the Scion. Okay. So now my guy can shoot and kill this guy. Although there actually is another option. Hold up, there's another option. Another option is I could use this freeze weapon's fire effect to burn this thing to death. I think I'm actually gonna do that. Because that way I can use this guy to start getting to actually kill it. This isn't even an alpha. I can use this guy to kill that thing while I've got the chance. Okay. And we do need to kill enemies here. That's the mission. So I guess it's okay that things are spawning. Oh, that thing died. Hey, that's great. Please, oh, that counts as a kill. Nice. Oh, so the fire gave me one, that gave me one. Okay. Now I'm actually fine because with this, land enemies pretty much can't get through, and I should be able to just deal with them, no problem. Okay, so let's see here. Well, oh, you're at max level. Wow, I got very lucky. I never got a single bonus to grid defense. It's pretty sweet. Okay, so now it doesn't actually matter who levels up. I don't have to worry about that anymore. Let's go ahead and keep things relatively simple. We'll see. If I go here, I'll be at 3 health. And I can just push him into the water. Although I can actually push this guy onto the seismic thing as well. You know what? No. Let's just go ahead and kill you. And you, I would really like to heal, but I can't stand on the space and heal him at the same time. I think it's okay though. I think I'm just gonna block the spawn. And I'm pretty sure I'll be able to kill this Firefly next turn. And then you can just go ahead and put acid on this thing so that he's ready to be killed. And I can get my do 8 damage achievement. What do we got here? Another artillery guy. That shouldn't be a problem. Okay. Perfection. So now you can go here, and that should give me the achievement. 8 damage, yep. And then you cannot punch from inside this cloud, so you're going to have to jump in there. Killing yourself, but pushing the guy over the edge in the process. Bump! And then that's all good. Well, good thing this wasn't a take no more than 4 mech damage mission, because I would not have succeeded at that one. Okay. Well, that was, all things considered, pretty good. I have had those missions with the Quake where I got really, really screwed, but this time it wasn't too bad. Okay, this is actually not a bad ability. We've played with her before. And I do have a generic mech. However, her bonus is bonus to grid defense, and I really don't want that. I actually value not having that more than I value 1 free movement after an attack. So we have an orb. I could get another use of this heat converter, or I could try to get more damage on Abe's fist or legs. I think this is probably more useful, so we're going to go ahead and, in the meantime, put it on the move. This mech starts with a whopping 4 movement, and then the pilot got a move bonus, and now we actually got the upgrade, so 6 movement is going to be really good for him. Let's see, block Vex spawning, that's perfectly fine, this is great. I want to block Vex spawning anyways. This is, oh, she's Louisa. This is a hell of a lineup. With the Blast Scion and 2 of these guys. Only one of them's an alpha, thank goodness. Okay, what's the movement? 4? This guy's actually interesting. Where's he gonna go? Probably like here and attack this building. I think that's all he... Oh, he can also attack this building. Okay, so I'm not sure it matters too much where my guys go. Which means I suppose I'll just put everybody kind of centrally. The brute cannon is the most important one to have centralized because it's the least mobile. My leap mech can leap and my science mech can fly. I like having the science... I know this isn't actually central, but I like having the science mech here because there's a chance I may be able to push this firefly into the water if I'm coming from this side. Okay, these lightnings are randomly chosen, which squares they appear on, so it's not because it's targeting my people or anything. Yeah, okay, that's super annoying. Alright, well, we got a little bit of a problem here. Because there's 3 different enemies who are threatening stuff, but I can't attack this one without killing it, and then it'll blow up. But if I use an action to kill this scion, then there's 2 other things that I can't. Actually, hold on a second. I could take care of both of these, couldn't I? Yes, this is actually perfect, because that kills that guy, damages this guy with a push, making him go away, and then also I vault back to a square and block a spawn. Okay, that's fine. Cool. You are doing what? I think you're gonna just secure the pod, push this thing to block another spawn, and then you, I can punch him, but if I punch him, I'll kill him. So what I'm actually gonna do, because I don't want to kill him because it'll make this building explode, I'm actually gonna leap on him here. And this does not push the guy into the building because these guys are immune to movement. It's not gonna kill him, it will just damage him, and when this guy gets damaged, he walks away. So now I don't get any new spawns, it's just the scion and that burrower, and I should be able to kill the scion and then also kill the burrower. And then it's gonna be a whole bunch of spawns. It's gonna be like a zillion. Oh, I forgot about that burrower too. Well, that's fine. That's not exactly fine. Shoot, god darn it. Okay. So if I kill this thing, it's gonna damage that building. If I kill the scion, yeah, if I kill the scion, I can't kill it with my science mech, I don't think. I could put a guy in the water and push the scion into the guy, but from the water I won't be able to attack because the only person who can attack from water is my science mech. I don't think there's a way for me to do this. Shoot. Well, hang on, what if well, okay, if I could actually have put my leap mech here, on this square, I could have pushed the scion into the leap mech, killing it, and then I could have leapt here to damage this guy, and I could have shot this guy, but unfortunately my leap mech ended up in the wrong place, and even with his mighty 6 movement, he cannot get to where he needs to be. Even if I try to like get him here, he can't quite reach this square where I could have pushed the scion into it. So that's maybe a little bit of a positioning error, but no, I needed to jump to this spot in order to get this guy, because I couldn't use my fist. Okay, so now we're in a different mode. Now we're in the mode of, is there some way that we can... Basically, I'm just admitting that I'm going to have to take a damage. Is there some way to avoid that? No, because I can't let this power plant get damaged. That would ruin the mission. So I might as well let this random building get damaged. Or this one, I suppose. Okay, so how do we do this? I think... I'm gonna have to... I mean, I could delay. I could just damage but not kill this one. Nah, that seems pointless. Let's just keep it very simple. We're gonna go here. And... I'm gonna, let's see, I'm gonna shoot this guy from here. I'm gonna put my science mech to block a spawn here. I'm gonna jump with my leap mech here. And then I will shoot that guy, killing him. My fully upgraded weapon. And you have nothing to do, so we pass. And so this guy's attack goes off, and he damages the building. Yeah, those Burrower and Blast Scion, man, that is just a tough combination. I mean, in Island number 4, you're always going to get something tough. I guess if the extent of my toughness is that it's Burrowers and Blast Scions, it could have been worse. These lightnings are really not helping me out, by the way. I've definitely had better missions as far as the lightning assistance is concerned. Okay, that's annoying. I really don't like that guy being webbed. But I guess all things considered, it's not too bad. What we can do here is push this guy into lightning, freeing up my leap mech. And so you can see this, the leaping thing is just so useful to be able to clear across the map whenever you want to. And then as for this guy, I think I'm just going to block a spawn. I don't see, I mean, there's no reason to do anything else. This guy's going to die anyway. Only reason I would have shot and killed it is if, like, that mech needed experience, but they've all been at max level, and these two, the two combat mechs, have been at top level for a while. Alright, we got a spider lobber, which is not what I wanted to see. But luckily, that's it. That's the last one. Oh, that's just a waste of a shot. And that's a... Alright, everything's a waste. Okay, so the only concern is this attack. I mean, I could just push this guy out of the way. I mean, it doesn't really matter what I do. I think at this point, everything is just fine. So, it's what? I can push this guy, kill it. Shoot it with acid, kill him. Okay, let's do that. So, push and kill. Healing twice. And then... acid. And no matter how I slice it, I'm gonna have to damage my own guy. Let's go ahead and damage the science mech. He hasn't taken any hits. Oh, this isn't even gonna kill it. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, that's... I can kill this guy. Punch. Not that it makes any difference. And okay, managed to secure another mission. Did lose a grid power, but this coal plant that I protected will give me that grid power right back. And we're on to mission number 3. I guess it's random which missions have time pods. I've had 2 in a row that each had a time pod. Oh, yes! I'm so excited. I actually really wanted to unlock this pilot in particular. We'll see. And it's actually it's actually amazing that I got her on this mission, because if I hadn't gotten her in this mission, which is what I was kind of resigned to having happen, I would have, like, played, you know, a different squad, basically. But now, not only do I unlock her just in time to play the next squad that I want to play, but I'm gonna have her be leveled up. So we're definitely gonna replace our final not special pilot. Her ability is +3 move on the first turn of every mission. If you look online, people generally poo-poo Lily and don't think she's very good, and indeed she's usually not that good. But we'll see just how good she is in the next video series. So, you know, stay tuned. Anyway, this power orb that I just got, I'm gonna go ahead and give it to her. I do value this health. Actually, she has the mech HP. Do I need more than 4 for some reason? Is that really more valuable than, like, getting my next damage upgrade? Probably not. Yeah, let's get the next damage upgrade, even though it means reducing my move from 6 to 5. I think 5 is probably enough. And let's see, destroy 2 mountains. This is a tough one, the destroy 2 mountains one, because you have to destroy them yourself with actual attacks. That can be difficult to do. Plus, this is a high difficulty mission because it has extra enemies. Sometimes the enemies are nice. If you have those charging guys, they'll sometimes destroy a mountain for you, but I don't have those in this mission. And this is in a really awkward spot. It means I can't leap to this square to destroy this mountain. And if I did, it would stop me from getting my power orb. So we got the classic combo of Blast Scion and Burrower. Let's take a quick look. He's got a movement of 4, so he's probably going to go like... he has a lot of options. You can go here to attack both of these. You can go here and attack that way. I can't block all these squares. Is there a square that I'd like him to be on? Maybe right in front, so I can leap to this square if needed. Alright, we're going to do that. We're going to play the game of try to get him to go onto this particular square. Not that I think that not even necessarily matters that much. Oh, he decided to do that. Okay, so this guy decided to waste his move. That's very good for me. Okay, well, I have to really think about what to do here, because this clustering gives me a lot of options. I could walk here and leap to this square. It would kill the Blast Scion, damage this, make him go away. Then I could push this Firefly into the water, and then my Brute could just shoot and kill this thing. Can't kill the Scorpion, it's got 5 hit points, but I can kill that guy. I killed just about everything. Is there anything better than that? I mean, I could push this Firefly onto the spawn, but I'd rather just kill the Firefly. Okay, let's just do it. It might not be the best move, but it's probably a good enough move. Wait a minute. How am I gonna kill this guy? If I wanna shoot him, I don't wanna be standing on that square. Wait, can I just go to the... I can go to this square and block a spawn. Oh my god, I almost missed that. Okay. I'm gonna shoot and kill that. I'd say that was a pretty good first turn. I wonder what she got for her promotion. Was it grid defense? I can't even be mad if I get that. I've had so many non-grid defense. Yeah, I got grid defense. Okay, you know what? That's fine. So that means that my next run is not going to be totally overpowered because I also got a power core or a bonus move in addition to my bonus HP. It's fine. Okay, so what do we do here? Well, we got to kill this guy, I think. And this guy, how do I kill him? I can't leap on this square and push him because I'm frozen. I could just Sidewinder punch him and have him block a spawn. That's pretty good. I mean, I could acid him. Yeah, you know what? Let's just not worry about this too much. Just kill that. Sidewinder punch this, block the spawn. It'll also kill it, and then you can just heal. All right, hang on a second. I gotta kill. Wait a minute. I gotta destroy 2 mountains. I totally forgot about the destroying of the mountains. You don't really want to wait too long on the destroying of the mountains, and I can't destroy 2 in 1 hit. And I also have to kill 7 enemies. Okay, I'll have enough enemies to kill, because this guy's gonna die, bringing my total up to 5. Maybe I could have let a thing spawn, because now I kind of have to kill these last 2, but there's gonna be more spawning. It's fine. Okay. These guys are not wasting their attacks, unfortunately. But what I could do is I could actually leap onto this square, and that would get me 1 of my mountains. And it would push this guy to attack this other mountain, which is not cracked. But that's okay. It'll become cracked, and maybe that will be an easier mountain to get than this one on the corner. So it's got some value. Alright, let's do that. Let's jump in here. Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to crack this mountain with this jump, and then he'll finish it off for me. Oh, that's perfect. That actually completes my mountain mission. Ah, very nice. Well, in that case, then, since I don't have to worry about that, we'll just push this into the water. Block the most central spawn. There was some consideration for staying on the spot and letting the Firefly live. But I'm just hoping that some of these enemies, there are 4, which is a lot, but I'm hoping that some of them just are gonna waste their attacks. I got a Spider Lobber, which is actually fine, because it's not doing any damage. It's not one of the ones that just shoots a bomb. It doesn't threaten it. It just threatens to spawn a spider, so there'll be a spider next turn. But there is no next turn because I'm done after this turn, so this actually ends up being totally fine. Let's just whatever. Just push this guy into the water. That guy is a threat, so let's just shoot and kill it. And then this guy is a threat, so let's punch him into the water and call it a day. Maybe there was some way to do, you know, an extra kill or something, but it doesn't really matter. Okay. Good times have been had. Let's see, we got another upgrade. Do I keep putting him into this guy? Well, he's only got 2 more, so I can't actually get this last one. It's unless I lower his health, which is an interesting option. I'm willing to give up 2 health in exchange for the maximum 3 damage on my leaps. Don't know. Can't do that yet anyways. But I want her to have the bonus health. I think with him having a leap, 5 moves should really just be enough. Let's go ahead and buff her health, because sometimes you want to take an extra hit from an enemy strategically, and these enemies sometimes do hit pretty hard. Less than 3, that's totally fine. Alright, Cataclysm's a bit different. This is where each row gets shaved off in turn. And sometimes there's, like, buildings and stuff here, and you can actually get, like, trapped in an area and have no way out. This is not going to happen because all the buildings are kind of back. Okay, so what the main thing to concern myself with is this guy. I don't necessarily want to get webbed, although I could try to bait him with my brute. I think I'll do that. And the other main concern is I don't want spiders to land right here. So we'll kind of do like this. Well, problem is a spider could get launched here, which would freeze 2 of my guys. But this guy is immune to being webbed. So, okay, we'll just leave it like this and see what happens. One nice thing is these are all land enemies, so if they stay in the back ranks, they might just end up falling off and dying. I don't think the enemy makes any accounting for that. Okay, so yeah, they did go for this. So my lady dodged webs twice. Okay, well, only one attack is actually threatening a building, and that's this one. Kind of hard for me to get to that one, though, because of this webbing. Well, I could push the spider into the cataclysm. Any problems with that? Well, what if I did this? It wouldn't quite die. It would, if I do this, it would, because I didn't get my maximum damage on my leap, so even after the blocking of the spawn, it would still live. And then how am I dealing with this? Well, hold on a second. This is actually really serious. I mean, it's not that serious. I can take a grid damage, but, you know, might as well try to keep it down if I can. How do I actually deal with that? I can't push it with my acid guy. Well, if I jump here and then the firefly gets pushed up, then I can come in here and push it away. Okay, we'll do this, leaving the spider up another turn. I'm not thrilled about it. Well, let's take a look at another option. I could actually, this feels really bad, but I could actually just, like, kill this thing with my cannon, and then that would leave my leap mech free to get up and jump to this square. It would deal 3 total damage to this, 1 to that, and I still wouldn't be able to stop this thing. So okay, we'll do the jump. And then I could do this, but that launches me backwards into a building. I could jump here, but my mech doesn't fly, so then she would die. So don't think I want to do that. I could just shoot the spider and let the thing go unblocked. Lots of options here. Well, one thing that I think we're pretty committed to is this move to stop the damage. And I could what? I could shoot this egg, stupid as that feels, just to kill it, prevent a spider from spawning. Or I could just shoot and kill the scorpion. Not super concerned about the scorpion. I'd rather not let these spiders hatch. Okay, we'll do this. This seems really bad, but I'm not sure I made the right decisions there, like, at all, but we'll see what happens. We're not letting any new enemies spawn, at least. So there's no new enemies compared to before. And maybe some of them will do me a solid and just stay on the back rank. Not that one. Not that one. Okay. It's a little awkward. Okay, so this guy here, I could punch him into the cataclysm. I'm not super concerned about 1 damage. I'd love to just kill this guy. Okay, let's do that. Let's punch. Oh, that actually kills him because he's acidic. Right. Okay. Well, that's fine, I think. And you, I guess, I could light this thing on fire if I wanted to, but let's just push it into the smoke so it doesn't, I think this means it doesn't pop, but I don't know for sure, I suppose. And then you, I'm just gonna kill this spider, even though it's massive overkill. I just don't want any more spiders to come out. Oh my god, I screwed up rather terribly here. My leap mech, oh, it actually still spawns. Okay, so my leap mech is here on the back rank, and he's blocked in by a spider. Oh my god, am I gonna have this pilot die? I think I might have this pilot die. Oh, Jesus Christ. I really screwed up putting this leap mech here. Because no matter where I jump, he ends up being on the back row here. And there's no place to jump because of these mountains, and I can't clear a mountain out. Oh god! And the spider moved! I could have at least shot the spider and pushed him into the guy to free up the spot. There's no place to jump. I can't. If I had like an artillery mech, I could have shot this mountain and broken it and then jumped here. Oh no, there's smoke anyway. Okay. Well, so I basically have to pull out all the stops and fail this mission in order to make sure that my guy can get out. What can I do to get this guy to get out? I don't think there's anything. Because I can have my cannon shoot this spider dead, But then the cannon will die. And I can't push anybody up out of this. Oh my god, did I just do this? Did I just suicide myself completely? Okay. Can I destroy this mountain? Let's see. I can shoot this building. And then, no, I can stand here, push my guy into the building to break it, shoot the mountain, and I still can't jump there because of the smoke. Oh my god, oh no! Okay, I'm gonna have to stop, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to stop and think, because I've gotta get this pilot out or else I lose my maximum level pilot, who also is very important because he has the armored ability, and I also, on top of that, lose the achievement. Oh my god. Is there really just no way out of here? I even talked about it. I was like, oh, you know, you gotta watch out for possibilities of, you know, getting trapped back here, but that's not gonna be a problem in this mission. Hey, let me get into this, like, corner for absolutely no reason and get trapped by a spider. I just don't think I have the right weapons. I could freeze the spider. That doesn't do any good. I could shoot. I can't kill this spider because it moved. If it had stayed in place, I could have pushed him into my elite mech and walked out. But because it moved, I can't. Oh wait, you can get off the map like this? I did not know you could do that. Okay, so I guess we're shooting the spider into a building and we're walking out of here. Now, what the hell can I do? I can kill, well, I mean, then I can just kill these guys. I can punch that guy, shoot this guy. Wow, I did not realize that was an option. Okay, and I even didn't take 3 grid damage. Wow, well, good thing the science mech flies. Sorry if you knew that and you were just sitting there screaming at the screen for 5 minutes as I took way too long to figure it out. But, yeah, there we go. Cool beans, beauty queens! Let's go ahead and fight this scorpion leader. I might still get a perfect island. Alright, we got our favorite blast scion, and then this thing's super annoying. I don't believe that the eggs explode. Obviously the spiders that come out explode, but I don't think the eggs do. So I gotta make sure that I don't have two of my mechs get webbed by this guy. Obviously my cannon mech is immune, because it's Camilla, but I want to make sure that my science mech and my elite mech are not positioned in such a way that they can both get webbed. I think other than that, that's pretty much the only thing I can think of that I have to worry about here. Alright, so we'll put, see, what's your movement? 3? I can actually just put the elite mech and the science mech both out of reach. And then we'll put the brute, like, here. Try to bait the boss into trying to web her. I would have put mechs on the water here, but actually, can you put mechs on the water starting out? I don't know if you can. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. To stop spider eggs. Oh, spider eggs can't be launched there because they don't work on water. Oh, regate. So what do I do? Well, there's really only one thing threatening a building right now, and that's the boss. So what I could do is I could go here, shoot this guy into the water and kill the egg. I could then punch this thing and have it block a spawn. Well, I gotta stop this thing from damaging a building. I could just put acid on it and punch it away. Yeah, it seems good enough. Let's do that. Oh my! Forgot about exploding buildings, and I definitely don't want the corporate tower to get. God, ugh, fucking blast mechs. Okay, is there a way I can kill this with my other 2 mechs before I make this shot, while also getting the scorpion out of here? Well, I could leap to this spot, killing it. And then I could push the scorpion out of the way. Okay. So you can see elite mech is really good. As you get later on in the game, it's not so much even the damage about this, it's just the incredible mobility that is so useful. Okay, and then I push you out of the way. Oh, it even turned into smoke. Just a reminder of the mechanics. If one of these, what are these called? Sand tiles gets damaged, it turns into smoke, which is quite convenient in this particular instance. Blocks the attack of the boss, and now the boss is covered in acid. This science mech is deceptively useful because in boss fights in particular, being able to just put acid on the boss to double all incoming damage gets very, very strong. Because now he'll like die in 1 hit basically. Okay, so he can die. These guys are not wasting their attacks, but the science mech can take care of him because a push is all it's needed. Oh, this fucking thing! Ah, damn it, okay. So now we have 4 different things, each attacking a building. Is there any way that I can deal with 2 of them in one go? They're all pretty spread out. Yeah, I don't know if there's a way to deal with 2 of them in one go. They're not like, they're all like knight's moves away from each other. I'm gonna think about it for a sec, just in case. But yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. Okay, so I might be missing something, but I'm not gonna worry about it. So what we're gonna do is, let's see here. We'll let this guy go off because it's only 1 power. Actually, that I can also let this guy go off because it's only 1 damage. And there is some merit to hitting this thing because this thing's annoying as hell. But okay, so let's use my science mech to kill this thing completely. Let's use you. I could shoot this guy to make him run, or I can shoot and just kill that guy. Well, let's go ahead and shoot and kill that guy. And then my elite mech will go here. Let's punch the boss. Oh, I was gonna block the spawn, but it actually just killed him because its damage is maximized, and then with the acid it dealt double damage. Alright, oh, that's kind of nice, though. He was acidified and died on a spawn point, so the enemy that spawns now has acid. That's kind of cool. Okay, now there's 3 enemies, so as long as the science mech can deal with one of them, we should be good to go, and indeed, I see that we are. Perfect. Okay. Actually, what's the order? This thing's wasting its attack. Ah. So I can just let this guy shoot and kill that thing. Alright, we'll do that. This is maybe not the smartest thing, but we'll do it. It blocks a spawn, gets this guy acidified, and this guy will kill the enemy for me. The worm is attacking first, but it's attacking air. Unfortunately, there's no way to kill this, but I will shoot it almost dead. And then you just block the spawn. There maybe is a merit to having him attack that guy, and then this guy block the spawn, because this guy has less health. My cannon mech has less health. But it doesn't matter, because there's only 1 turn left now, and only 1 enemy on the field. 2 enemies on the field. Okay, cool. Alright, let's just kill everything off. Bonk, wonk, wonk. And I believe that's gonna give me the achievement for surviving 4 islands and never having a mech die. And we get a bonus. Very nice. Okay, this is not my favorite pilot, and indeed she's not considered a very good pilot. I'll talk more about her. I'm actually glad I unlocked her so I can talk about her, because I'll have something to say in the next run. This is, I don't have a ranged class weapon, and yeah, we'll get her just to unlock her, but I'm going to be selling her for grid power. Okay, let's take a look at what we got here. So, at this point we're just going to be selling all the stuff that we're not using, so let's just not even worry about it. Sell all this stuff off. Any extra weapons? No. This is actually a really, really good weapon. You pick a cardinal direction and push everybody 1 space. In fact, this is definitely better than that freeze weapon. I mean, yes, I'm sure you can come up with some case where freezing an enemy is more valuable than pushing everybody 1 square, but this is an incredibly good weapon, so I might just buy that just to show it. It does, unfortunately, add a lot of downtime. Oh wow, I've never seen this weapon before. That's a very cool weapon. It might even be better than my Sidewinder, but okay. This has a lot of downtime because you have to think through everything, but we'll do it. Let's get it. And then the rest, well, I have to think. So normally you would just buy 4 power cores, but I need to actually take a quick look and see if I really need that many power cores. You can take off the health bonus, and with 2 power cores get your leap upgraded, and then you can get a bonus. Well, I do want this weapon. You can get for 1 power unlimited uses. That's definitely worth it. So really, I think I'm just trading off here the degree to which I want to unlock that achievement for getting 10 power on a single island. I've gotten 3 from the mission, so I need to buy 7. That would leave me with 5, which is only... Well, actually, I can sell my old weapon. 6. That would give me 2 power cores, which is not fully upgraded. But I can get the unlimited uses on my wind, and +1 move, and just leave the legs as they are. That's fine. Let's do that. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Please show me the achievement. 7. There we go. And then 2 power cores. Okay, so unlimited uses. This is probably overpowered. I think it's just too good for only 2 power to use this unlimited number of times. Because 1 power to power up the weapon and then 1 power to get unlimited uses. Out of like +1 use maybe. But anyway, then you can get +1 move. And yeah. You know, realizing that I only just ever did this 1 upgrade, maybe I was wrong. Maybe like even though altogether 4 power for 2 damage doesn't seem that great on paper, but being able to get 1 of those 2 for just 1, even with the self-damage, is actually pretty good. I could actually take one of these off and take off the move, let's say, and then get the legs bonus instead. I have been using these legs quite a bit. And the Sidewinder was the MVP for a while, but lately I haven't been using it as much. No, I'll leave it. And if I fail because of it, then I fail because of it. Well, thank you so much for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and or subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.